I'm going to pull some energy for April 26th. It's a Friday. What's going on today, Spirit, for this energy, for this collective? What's going on? What does the collective need to know at this time? What do they need to hear right now? What's going on with this energy? Someone's connecting to their lineage. That's what I'm hearing. Someone is sitting in their throne or being crowned with this Emperor card here. Someone's being crowned. Like you're rising up. People were plotting against you not to receive this crown. Somebody could have a stepmom or stepfather, somebody with some step brothers and sisters like going over. They were trying to take this away from you, take your birthright. This could be a twin. Somebody who was trying to come off as a twin flame, or a toxic combination like this. They were trying to connect to you, but feeding off of your energy. Definitely overindulging in your energy back. So it felt like they were draining you for a while. That's what it seemed like. But at the end, I feel like you're receiving your flower because you got through it. Something changed about this person. Somebody you're dealing with, or somebody's dealing with this person that changed really quickly. And you're seeing signs of them changing, but they still want to act like they're the same person. They're gonna have to figure that out. Now I'm seeing Ace of Wands here. They're gonna have to figure themselves out. You remain calm and don't feed into that energy, that two-faced energy that they've got going on. Don't try to internalize their confusion, because I definitely feel like they're confused in some way about who they are or how you think of them. Like they may have changed themselves based on you. They became yours some moment. And interaction between you and this person changed them in some way. Maybe you gave them something that they really appreciate. It could have been a compliment, but I feel like it changed them. You liked them, or they didn't really have high self-esteem, or you could have told them no or something that made them flip flop into a totally different person. Like they just couldn't take it. But I feel like you giving them compassion, allowing them to get themselves back on their feet, is gonna make them some type of loyal follower. Like they're now becoming a loyal disciple. They're looking at you like a mother because you gave them space to breathe. Is an undying loyalty here. This could be a child or a son. I feel like it was a child at some point, but like you raised him into a man, or maybe his mother wasn't there for him. His mother could have been toxic. This could also be a feminine character who's looking at you like a mother because she didn't have a mother, or her mother was mean to her, but you were nice. Something about this energy could be coming off as somewhat annoying. Somebody could be over it. Or they're trying to give you something that you don't really need. Like they want to return a favor, but you're not in the same position as they are, and you're not going to stoop to that level. Yeah, like it's something about the difference between the giver and a taker. Like this person wants to trade places with you. They want to be the one giving. There's also something here about whatever this person had to give was yours already. Like they want to give it back to you. Give you back your power, give you back your throne, give you back your seat. Something like this. something that they were jealous about from the beginning. But I feel like it's coming off like, oh no, whatever you have is yours. You can have it. It wasn't mine anyway, because what's for me is mine. So whatever they end up getting that they're so quick to give back, is like, oh, they realize, oh, this is too much responsibility. But it's just them. They're tripping in their own head. Like, you never acknowledge them as taking anything away from you. Even if it did have to do with a birthright or something that maybe was set out as being meant for you, like a weapon or something like that, and no weapons formed against you were able to prosper at this time. So that's kind of what it seems like. Like they were trying to attack you in some way, and it just didn't work. It didn't work out, or it's not working out, and now they want to give it back. That's what I feel like is changing right now. Them thinking that what you had was a good thing or worth stealing. They didn't realize how much you had to work for it. But now it's no take backs. So they got it. It's theirs. And I feel like they're in a 10 of swords right now. Like they are really stressed out. They could have tried to take your job, but you were planning on quitting anyway. They didn't realize you were here for a certain period of time or for a certain reason. Like maybe you had to pay a bill. So you just picked up this job and got your bill paid, and now you moved on. Like they just don't see how you operate. But the way they operate is being envious and jealous of what someone else has had, what someone else has, or something like they're just not grateful for what they have. So they are very quick and eager to put themselves in this position of trying to take or something. But once they got in that position, there's no coming back from it. They're gonna find out how much you went through. With this 5 of Pentacles. And it is what it is. I feel like at the end of the day, they might even learn something new. Maybe they do become better people. But this isn't something they really knew they were signing up for. They didn't read the fine print here. They thought they were taking advantage of you. Nine of Cups in reverse. Because, yeah, at the end of the day, with them, they wanted to be proud. They were ashamed or jealous of the fact that it didn't seem like you cared about what you have or what they wanted from you. They felt like you were the one that wasn't being grateful. But little did they know it's something you can be proud of, or something like this. Like it is what it is. Once you get this and once you have this, there's so much work that comes with it that you're not flaunting what you have anymore. You're not being boastful about it. You're just working and trying to get something to do with long hair. I'm feeling like it could be something about your physical appearance. Maybe your hair is long. Maybe you have a fit body or a beautiful singing voice or something. And they were digging into that spiritual realm, trying to learn something about you. And then they learned a little bit too much. And now they have to work with it. 6 of Pentacles, clarifying 6 of Pentacles. It's hard. And also, like, they're constantly begging for your attention because they were never able to be you. Maybe that's what they realized. Not only did they not end up being you, because that's impossible, but now they're even less of themselves because they put themselves in this beggarly position, whereas though you might have went through the 5 of Pentacles, but you're this person that gives. You chose to give your last and give your all. Even when you had nothing, you kept giving. And this could be something you're going through right now. Get to this level of people who actually technically have more than you are begging for something from you. But sadly, they just put themselves in this position of, and maybe they're going to go through 5 of Pentacles because of that. Then you have 3 of Cups, somebody talking about you. That's what I feel like they want to give you the scoop. They want to give you the tea. What's going on? What was going on when you were away? Maybe you could have just recently returned. Or yeah, okay, so this is somebody who you gave a compliment to, or you complimented in some way. Maybe they felt like you were attractive like them, and they had some like, this is a beautiful people group. It's coming off as being energy. This could be somebody you knew from high school. It just seems really immature. But this person is trying to give you the scoop on what's going on in the office or what's going on in the neighborhood. And I feel like you don't really know this person, but you just know that the way they're acting is like they think that they're you. And that's just crazy. That is all you can learn from this interaction, is that this person is insane. But I definitely see you rejecting whatever it is they're giving you. They're trying to make it seem like they have more to give than you have. Like they're trying to force you into this beggarly position. They want you to feel like you don't have something they have. Information, something you don't want and don't need, and probably isn't true to begin with. I just feel like the genuine side of things is that they look up to you and they admire you and they're jealous of you and they want what you have. So the way they do this is by just shape shifting into what they think you are and trying to beat down on you. Like, okay, I'm you now, so you got to become me, but you're not going to do that. And so even if they might be standing above you, you're rejecting what they're giving you. Whatever position you're in. Here. Advice is what I'm getting. Like somebody's trying to give you advice, but it's just so throw off. You could just look at this person and see that they're just throw off. It's something about their energy that's not right. This Ace of Cups came in reverse. And then you have this Two of Swords in reverse. Like you could just clearly see that they're trapped in the spirit realm. They're in limbo right now because their physical features are not all caught up and up to date. Like they're missing some updates right now. They've been turned away so many times by society. And I feel like you just entered this place where they just don't realize you understand. They don't think you can see them. And this is where you are. This is where you belong. This is your throne. These could be your subjects. Like dealing with this person. Queen of Wands. This could be a wife. Somebody's wife. Coming to clarify, the King of Wands in reverse as well. This could be a couple. A toxic karmic couple. That's trying to act like they own something. But they don't. They might not even own their own home. I mean, they could still be paying off a mortgage, whereas though you own your home. Whatever the case may be. I just feel like they want to feel like they're better than you, but they're not. For whatever reason. Not that owning a home makes you any better or less. I just feel like whatever they're trying to use as a standard is not reality. It's the delusion. And they're both thrown off. That's what I'm getting. And it's nothing new. It's just they don't realize that they're nothing new. Their energy is old and stagnant and definitely something that was already left in the past. For some reason, you might have went into hiding or hibernation or something. You thought you were going to be alone, but you actually went back into the past. This Ace of Wands. Like you went somewhere to control your power. To get your gifts under control. Because you saw you were affecting people in a way that's like, okay, this is definitely me. I'm causing this chaos. Or maybe that's how you internalized it. So you chose to go off somewhere and figure yourself out, but it just you never caught a break. Because wherever you went is just the same old energy, same old negative vibes. Same people fighting in distress. Lunatics. Like they don't have parents, or they never had parents. Whatever the case may be, Whatever the excuse they're using is something you probably went through already and got through. You just chose to be good. You chose to be a good person. You chose to have a good heart. You chose to be nice. You chose to be kind. And they didn't. They chose to take and steal, and that's the energy they're stuck in. Here's their tower. They are falling apart. You're not. You might be in the same situation. You might be in the same boat, but they're hyperventilating. They're freezing. You're calm. You're maintaining your own loving energy. You're maintaining your own nurturing energy, forgiving yourself for past mistakes, moving on. It just keeps your body, your vibrations are just normal. It's like, yeah, like you're regulating yourself. And I feel like this energy that's not okay, even if they were hooked up to a ventilator, they wouldn't be okay. Like they wouldn't allow the machine to take care of things. If somebody has an issue with the system, whatever the system is, they're not okay with it. They're struggling right now. They want more. They want less every wish. And I feel like you're okay. It's like you pick your battles. Just something about the way you think. Maybe even when things are boring and nothing's happening, you still can take a break or take a breath and say, okay, I'm grateful for this peace. I'm grateful for this quiet time that I have to just sit back and reflect. Like there's always something going on in your mind. Whereas though some people just aren't able to think. And thinking is so important. Or even just allowing your brain to take a break from thinking and not overthinking a situation. Like you could have a lot of thoughts but not overthink. Because I got some energy about a lobotomy. Like somebody was just like, their prefrontal cortex was just like going forward, thrusting forward. And they could not stop thinking with this Nine of Swords here. They were just going overboard. Whereas though you can have a lot on your mind and still be calm and still just see things just flowing. Everything's working out the way it should. In terms of your 9 to 5, your job, it worked out just the way it should. It says, how's that for a happily ever after? Something about this Tower moment, something about this Five of Wands. Like it's almost like you left these people in total chaos. Like you walked away from rubble. They just don't understand. They wanted to connect to you. They wanted to control you. They wanted to get in your head, and it didn't work. Not only did it not work, but you didn't even have to pretend like it wasn't happening. There's no delusion. Just say no thanks. Don't be afraid to sing. So there was something coming up about a voice. Like you could have a beautiful singing voice and somebody was trying to sing with you. Or they were like, teach me how to sing. And maybe you let them have a glimpse of what it took and they went crazy. Or something like that. Something about your energy and your power is yours. And anybody trying to take it from you is going to lose their mind. Surround yourself with love. And they just going to have to learn something about that. Like, mind your business. Okay, number 19 could be significant. Something happened in 2019. Something about the number 9. The number 7. But they might not even learn their lesson. You just don't get caught up in people trying to copy you or steal your energy. Like, I feel like that's definitely something that might have upset you in the past, or you just never got involved with that type of energy. You might have noticed other people being upset by it, but it just rolled right off your back because you know how much you've been through. And if they ever try to touch you, they're just going to contaminate themselves. It's like you have an immunity. Somebody's saying you need a taste of your own medicine, but you are your own medicine. Your medicine is meant to heal you and help you recover. And you of your energy is going to poison themselves. Spending your time wisely You spend your time, or yeah, something about taking your time right now, because you're not in trouble. You're not at risk, even though people are falling around you, possibly dying around you. Somebody could even be judging you of witchcraft, which is very broad, but I feel like someone's possibly judging you or calling you a dark magic queen or something like that. They're saying you put a curse on somebody. That's what's coming out as. But they didn't have any problems trying to dig into your business, like without your consent, trying to get in your home, trying to sneak around your property. They didn't have any problem with that until they got themselves electrocuted. Something like they came up against your defense system, which maybe it looks like you don't have one. Maybe it looks like you're just wide open and available. But you're not. You're very much defended and secure, and they got themselves tangled up. Also, like somebody is trapped right now and you're just having fun. Like this could be a predatory vibe. Like everybody has to eat. Playfulness is a spiritual power. Laughter leads me back to the light. Yeah. So it's like they wanted to play in the dark and you're nocturnal. You're very much nocturnal when it comes to this dark energy, this shadow work. You are not struggling in that realm. I don't see any type of struggle here on your part. But they're really upset about it. And then also in because they should have never ventured onto your property. And this could be a physical property, but I feel like it's a spiritual realm as well. Mostly like your spiritual boundaries that nobody's going to help them. Like they can't go to a police officer and say she was mean. She seems really mean, or whatever the case may be. However it's coming off, because I feel like there's really no way to build a case against you. They're just telling on themselves as being mentally unstable. Fully human and fully divine. Yeah, and also, everybody's cops, judges, everybody's spiritual. Everybody understands this realm. You're in good company, defending yourself, defending your person, your physical body, defending your moods, your vision, everything they were trying to attack, your train of thought, everything. Dug a hole for themselves and they fell in it. And now they're screaming for help and nobody cares. It's not even just that nobody cares, but it's like people were watching them dig this hole for themselves. And it's just like, yes, they finally fell. Now all they got to do is die. But it's going to take a while because this is a spiritual thing. And also there is a chance for them to realize that it's psychological. That hole they dig for themselves, whatever they feel like they're drowning or sinking, is all in their head. So they can snap out of it. But they are surrounded by some entities that really don't care one way or another, whether they figure it out or whether they just suffer forever. They strayed a little too far away from home. Whereas though somebody was actually able to benefit from taking care of them. Like they were going to give you some space in their facilities, let you recover, get something off the top, insurance or whatever the case may be. But they didn't like the system. They were mad about the system. They didn't like that people actually benefit from taking care of them. That the economy is a such thing. They just wanted to take. And they wanted everybody to be as miserable as them. But no, people are actually working and doing their jobs and loving their jobs and not caring. When something doesn't work out all the time, they don't have to be upset. Like, just let it roll off. Okay, they didn't choose to sign up for your recovery program. That's on them. And that's what I'm feeling like. This is the area where it's just on them, and you get to actually see them crumble. Like, you got front row seats to their failure. It seems a bit dark, but there's no judgment here. I mean, it is what it is, because I feel like with this emperor, I feel like that's just where you sit. Like, that's just your seat, and you learn to make do with it. People were going to fall and crumble no matter what, whether you were okay with it or not. That's what I'm feeling. And they're upset because you're okay. And they're always, and you're always going to be okay, whether or not they are. Let's close this energy. I'll just take a couple more cards to close this here. Yeah, let's do some cards from this deck. Okay. Yeah, I kind of feel like something about fake it till you make it, but you were always calm regardless. Prosperity and abundance. Like they were saying you were fake, like you just pretending to be calm, but you genuinely just don't care. And it could come off like, okay, you don't care about somebody's pain, you don't care about somebody's struggle. Oh, that's evil, that's bad. But that's just like your shadow work. That's you in the shadows, not caring. And then the sun comes out and you still don't care. Something like that. Or is there a more positive spin on this energy? Because I see you just being unbothered, whether or not it's raining or snowing or it's hot outside, or as you are unbothered. Inspiration and courage. Yeah, so the dark energy is part of your energy. And now we're over this dualistic way of condemning people for being dark or light, or that's what I'm getting. You can be light in the dark and dark in the light, and it's still your energy. And that's all that matters. You're okay. Regardless of whether someone is upset about it. And you don't have to feed into that way of separating and isolating and condemning and controlling. Yeah, you're just joyful and delight. Joyful and delightful and just enjoying your time and, being on earth and enjoying your body, enjoying your energy and enjoying your mind, enjoying your spirit. It just feels like it's so positive here. In spite of all these towers and these fights and these conflicts going on around you, you still can maintain your solid space.